How's it going, everyone, and welcome back to the Spyro Reignited Trilogy. So we just beat Spyro the Dragon. It's time to move on to Ripto's Rage. So without further ado, let's get started. Shouldn't need to look things up as much as I did in the other games. I know this one, I played this one a little bit more often than I have the other ones. Or at least the first one. So it shouldn't be as cringy as the first game kind of was. But I may have just jinxed myself as well.
Is this rain ever gonna stop? I've forgotten what the sun looks like. We should go on vacation. Somewhere warm. Somewhere sunny. Dragon Shores, yeah! I haven't been there since we kicked Nasty Nork's butt. How about it, Sparks? You up for a vacation at the beach? Last one there's a Nork!
Is it working, Professor?
Almost. Just a few more adjustments to these orbs and...
Maybe this isn't such a good idea. Bringing a dragon here could just make Ripto more angry.
Calm down, Hunter, and stop fidgeting.
But you saw the professor's book. They have claws like this, and teeth like this, and they can spit fire like this. They sound much more dangerous than Ripto.
That's exactly the point. A dragon is our only chance of stopping Ripto, and you know it.
It's working! It's working! I've got a dragon!
Huh?
Whoa, rough landing. Hi, which way's the beach? Hey, stop staring. Haven't you guys ever seen a dragon before?
You're a dragon?
You got a problem with that, pussycat?
Well, well, someone forgot to invite me to the party. Were you trying to keep something from me? A dragon? You brought a dragon to Avalar? I hate dragons. Yeah! Crush! Kill it! Kill it! Gulp, you imbecile! You ate my scepter! I'll deal with you later!
Who was that jerk?
That was Ripto, and we have to get rid of him. He's causing all sorts of trouble around here, but I haven't got time to explain. Here, take this magic guide to Avalar. It'll help you begin to understand our worlds. Right now, I have to follow Ripto and see what he's up to. I'll meet you in Summer Forest, okay?
Hey, wait a minute! How do we get ourselves into these messes, pal?
It's because you don't just stay home. You just stayed home, things wouldn't happen. I shouldn't say that. Alright. Get our first couple gems. Talk to this little mouse thing.
Hi, Spyro! Welcome to Glimmer! Unfortunately for us, a mob of lizards just showed up and started stealing all of our gems. Can you stop them?
I think that's better. All this rustling around. It's always the scared enemies in the first level. So this will be 100% completion, like the first game. But unlike the first game, I'll have to come back to levels. There's things that you learn later on to access different portions of the level that you couldn't access before. So we'll figure out how to integrate that in once we encounter that problem. I know that there's spot in this level we can't do quite yet, because we don't know how to climb up the ladders. I don't know if we'll get all the skill points, like I ended up doing the first one. I probably won't, since I think this one has skill points that are based on like time completion of the speedways, and I just don't care enough to do that.
Hi, Spyro. I'm a friend of Alora's, and she asked me to help you out. Whenever you find me, I'll remember your progress. Like this. That zap means that if you get into trouble, I'll return you to this place. See you around.
But if we find some, we find some. If we don't, we don't. It's kind of how I'm gonna deal with the skill points, unless everyone wants me to show them. I know I didn't show them in the first game, but I could always make a new save and go back and give everyone a little tutorial if they want that. Otherwise, there's other videos online to go look those up if you really want to know. Pretty sure they're not really required to complete this one. I don't think they were actually required to complete the other one. I was just dumb and forgot to do a level really early on for some silly reason. I think we can go talk to Mr. Ripoff Artist.
Ah, you must be the dragon everyone's talking about. Well, dragon or not, I'm afraid there is a small fee to open the bridge. It will cost you 100 of your gems to cross. Thank you, Mr. Dragon. Spyro, was it? You can now use the bridge whenever you want, free of charge. I hope we meet again when you have even more gems.
Unfortunately, yes. As much as I hate you. As I was saying, we can't really...
We gem cutters are a bit too short to climb these ladders. And it looks like you are too. After you learn to climb, come back to Glimmer to see me.
Yeah. Can't get quite up there yet, so we can't get an orb, and we can't get like 20 gems or so.
To
I
get a
think
good
sitting
look
up there.
around, press the action button. Try.
No. Just talking about the action button thing, which is basically kind of a first-person type view. Something I have never really used in any of them. Goodbye. Get our first talisman.
Spyro, thanks for helping us fight off the lizards. Please take this talisman of Glimmer as a sign of our gratitude.
It's a pickaxe.
This magic portal next to me will take you to Summer Forest, one of the homeworlds of Avalar.
So yes, instead of dragons in this game, there are talismans. And instead of eggs, like the first game, there are orbs, which we will be getting our first orb pretty quick here. After we finish our hoarding tendencies with gems. Two baskets up here. Have to get some water after this throat's getting dry. Get Mr. Mallet Man. Can't forget these two. And now we can get our first orb.
Great! The
After talking to
Superfly
Kanga.
power-up is active, and you can restart our gem lamps. Flame all the lamps quickly, and the big gem lamp will light. The power-up will give you enough magic to fly for a short time.
This. Superfly these. Unfortunately, this will not the other ones that we have to do back there, which we get back there and then it just starts draining rapidly, which sucks, but not much we can do about it.
Thanks for helping me light the lamp, Spyro. A fairy gave me this orb, but I like gems better. You take it instead.
There is our orb. Now we can use it again to get more gems. Ah, yes. Well, this game, first one, you couldn't hover. And it's kind of hard to show with the Superfly, so I'll let that run out. But yes, we can now glide, and we can hover to get some more distance and height. A cool little animation, unlike the first game. Now we can go get a few more gems, and
These little lizards have eaten my entire crop of gems. I've tried hitting them with rocks, but they're too fast for me. You can try using one of my rocks. If you have any questions, just ask me.
yes, the only time action button is useful in my opinion. Aiming and hitting lizards.
Nice shooting.
Excuse me
Follow
while I take a
to the
drink of
next
water.
lizard.
Ugh. Alright, before we do that, we'll use the Superfly again. And go get that basket that's up there. I don't think you can get it like this. Yeah, you might be able to if you try. It's just easier with the Superfly. That's how I've always done it. So.
You can spit pretty far, Spyro. See if you can spit all the way to the lizard.
Damn derpy lizards. And if you pull back, you can, well,
To hit
can't really
that
see
lizard
that.
up high, you'll
Kind
have
of
to
slow
aim.
down, I guess.
Press the action button to aim,
You're
then press the
going
attack
too
button
far.
to spit.
Let me come back over here. And go back this way. Just follow Mr. Bouncer. Or Boonsa. Yes. More gems that we can't really get to just yet. Oh. I guess we could. We could probably cheat the Superfly a little bit. Give me a chance to show you guys how fast it will decay once you get into that little cavern area. If you've never played Spyro before. Apparently missed some gems out here. Get him? Yeah. Any other missing ones out here? I think there's some behind here. Well, nope. This last one on top of the building. Get.
Yay! You've saved my crop of gems from the lizards. Here, take this orb. Some girl with wings dropped it here yesterday.
Dropped it yesterday, but Ripto just came today. If anyone can tell me How those lizards could lift these giant gems, I would love to know. Are they like ants? Do they have the strength of ants? Go get those gems with the Superfly. See how fast it decays in here. See, it's just dropping rapidly now. There's no way you could get that one, go around the circle. And you can't even cheat to get over there, because once you get to the bridge, basically it just kind of disappears instantly. Well, that is all we can do with Glimmer now. Let's head on over to Summer Forest.
Oh no! Oh, we didn't get a chance to introduce ourselves before. My name is Alora.
Hi, I'm Spyro. What are you, some kind of goat?
I'm a fawn, you dork.
Oh, sorry.
Did you meet the gem cutters in Glimmer?
Yeah, they gave me a souvenir too. They called it a talisman.
They gave you a talisman?
What, is it special? I just stuck it in the guidebook you gave me.
Well, there are 14 talismans in Avalar, and they are all magical. If you can collect enough of them, they can be used to defeat Ripto. Hunter, where have you been?
Oh, I got a little lost.
Spyro's gonna help us collect the talismans.
I am?
He is.
Spyro, look, there's no way you can get to Dragon Shores right now. Ripto and his monsters have taken over the castle here in the Summer Forest. You're going to have to go to Avalar's worlds and convince the inhabitants to give you their talisman. You can keep them in your guidebook.
Hey, I could do that. Why doesn't the dragon just torch Ripto?
Hunter, you can't even keep track of your running shoes. How can we trust you with 14 talismans? If you come across any orbs, they're important too. But I'll tell you about them later.
Okay, no problem. I'll collect a few talismans, give Ripto the old hot foot, and be in Dragon Shores by lunchtime.
That will do it for this episode. So thank you all for watching this first episode of Ripto's Rage. Until the next one, I'll see you guys later.